Hello, my name is Kenneth Peay, and I'm running for the Utah State Legislature in House District 64. House District 64 is comprised of 15 precincts in Provo, South and Eastern Provo, 3 precincts in Springville, 1 in Spanish Fork that takes in most of the township of Leland and most of Palmyra, and the townships of Benjamin and Lake Shore. I was raised in Benjamin on a small farm. I graduated from Spanish Fork High School, served an LDS mission in Eastern Canada. Then I spent 3 years in the United States Army during the Vietnam era. I earned a Bachelor's of Art degree in psychology from Southern Utah University, and later a Master's of Public Administration degree from Brigham Young University. In December of last year, I retired after having spent 31 years in law enforcement in the state of Utah. The last 29 of that was with the Department of Public Safety. While I was with Public Safety, I had many different job opportunities, anywhere from being a trooper in the field on the road, working in the training office. I worked as security for 2 of Utah's governors, Matheson and Bangerter. I worked in narcotics and liquor enforcement. I spent a few years at the police academy. I was commander of the Utah Highway Patrol in Salt Lake County, and I commanded the mounted police unit that was put together as a crowd control unit for the Winter Games in 2002. My last assignment was commander of the Highway Patrol in Utah County. Presently, I'm the program administrator for the Criminal Justice Program at Provo College, and I and my wife live on a small ranch in Benjamin. The main issue that I would like to address when I'm elected to the legislature is that of public education. When I was a bodyguard for Governor Scott Matheson in the late 70s and the early 80s, there was an influx of school-age children coming into the public education system. And I heard the governor on many different occasions ask the legislature to adequately fund our public education system so that we could lower class size, so that we could pay our teachers an adequate salary, to fund new books and enough supplies so teachers didn't have to buy those supplies on their own. And of course, to build enough new buildings to adequately take care of the children that were coming into the system. Here we are, 25 years later, and those very same issues are still facing us. We're sitting on the biggest budget surplus that this state has ever had. The Utah economy is robust. There is less than 3% unemployment right now in this state. It is time that we reallocated some of our funds to adequately fund the system, to lower classroom size, to pay our teachers enough to keep our quality teachers teaching, and to entice students entering college to want to teach, to fund school supplies and new books, and the new technological equipment that we need to keep our students going in the 21st century. Our students are our future. The second issue I feel is important is that of adequate health care coverage for all of the residents of the state of Utah. Recently, the state of Massachusetts redeployed its public funds to provide coverage for uninsured low-income people and to make quality health care insurance more affordable for the rest of its populations. If Massachusetts can do that, surely the Utah State Legislature can do the same. The third issue I'm going to talk about is that of public transportation. Coming from the ranks of the Highway Patrol, I have first-hand knowledge of the gridlock that we face on I-15 and on our secondary roads within this county. I urge you all to vote for the quarter-cent sales tax to bring light rail and rapid transit bus service to meet the growth needs of our county. Look for my name on your ballot this year, Kenneth Peay, and vote for me on November 7th.